Welcome you back for game 4 of the night. And it's our final game here of the Group 2 bubble. Phoenix Prep, the Fire this time. We just had Phoenix Prep Heat. This is the Fire, and they'll take on SFBA, the Thunder from Las Vegas, Nevada. Good matchup here. This ought to be interesting, really, because the Fire, they're just one of those teams, and the Heat are kind of the same way, that they'll hang with anybody. Now the Fire, they've got the firepower, no pun intended, to put teams away, and they've had a great season. They're already, what, Skylar, up to 40 wins on the season, somewhere close, something like that.
They're like 40-11.
So these kids are playing an incredible schedule. There's our names there: Skylar Witt, Cullen Kreider, and they'll take on the Thunder, who have added some pieces and really added some depth to a team that was already, they were playing all right. Now they're taking some lumps this year, but they had Zaba Bengala, they had Njok, but now they've added some more pieces, and this ought to be an interesting matchup.
Yeah, Trinity's one of those teams that always plays super aggressive,
right?
And they hang in every game, so it should be a fun one.
And I feel like that's how the Fire are as well. Even in matchups where you think, this team may have too much size for them. This team may be too athletic for them. Somehow they hang in games. They stick around. They're always in it at the end. And I always say that about, and there's our own Mike Dog getting a dunk pregame. What it must feel like to be young again. Even though I could never do that, but,
still getting that, I'm happy.
Young, fresh legs, right?
He looks a little worn out, though.
All it would take is one time for me to jump as hard as I could, and I wouldn't be, I'd have an injury, I promise you that. The Fire set to go. Their starters: Isaiah Shaw, Brett the Hitman Hart Jr., JT. JT's back. JT Elder.
That's huge.
That's really huge for them.
They got the full starting lineup.
Yep, Mature Dahl, and their best player, the leading scorer, Javon Ruffin. Javon Ruffin, of course, a Colorado commit. And the Fire, they are one of those teams. They've got college commits on their bench. So, kind of an embarrassment of riches there.
And you can be on the lookout, too, on the YouTube page. Rick Manahan's been helping us out with the videos of behind-the-scenes interview with Javon today, so be on the lookout.
And what is the YouTube channel? Just the Grind Session, right?
That's Grind Session Photos, I believe, is where they got all the interviews going.
So, yeah, follow us there as well. Follow us on our other social media outlets, at The Grind Session on Twitter, at The Real Grind Session on Instagram. SFBA controls the tip, and we're off and running. That's Dante Johnson. They've got a couple, Dante and DeMarshe Johnson. Anya Conwu drives baseline. That kid's really been shooting it well here for SFBA. They shot as a team the other night. It was 2 nights ago. This is the 3rd night in a row. But they shot over 60% from the 3-point line in a matchup against Bella Vista. They were lights out. Enjock at the end of the shot clock. Dante gets the rebound, tipped around. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. I'm starting to see that from Dante Johnson. I'm starting to see him getting more comfortable in his role and really starting to figure out his teammates and figure out when to start getting position and go for those offensive rebounds. He's been a plus in that area for SFBA.
And that's a big part of this bubble. They're going to stay over and be a part of our first group here in this February bubble, but this is all new for them. Each game is a learning experience, so they're starting to figure out their roles. They're going to figure out, I have no doubt, come championship time, these teams are capable of upsetting somebody.
It's all about chemistry. And there's Enjock. He gets a foul on the over the back call. Fire basketball. So Johnson wasn't able to convert either free throw. We still have no score. Hart Jr. Oh, let's not start it like this, guys. Let's see if we can get in a rhythm here. That was Batchin Jr. with the foul. Now, you'll see Coach Lockridge off of a turnover, off of something he doesn't like to see, he'll go straight to his bench. It doesn't matter if it's 10 seconds in the game, 30 seconds, he'll go straight to his bench.
Stays rotating.
And you'll just wait for the first turnover for SFBA, and that player will come out of the game. I put money on it. There's Anya Conwu. Misses the 3, tipped around, will stay here.
Javon not happy about that one. Didn't think he touched it last.
If nothing else, he thought it was over the back where he'd get the call. Now Manahan, speaking of Manahan, he about got ran over. No more photos for the rest of the night, if that happens. Here we go with the DHO. Dribble handoff, Boyce. Batchin Jr. knocks down a triple. And that's what, you see a lot of DHO now, which of course, again, is dribble handoff. And what that does, it essentially sets the screen for you on the handoff. Oh, and there's nice. Ruffin. That kid is a flat-out scorer.
I just love the way he plays. I've said it in the past. There's nothing flashy about it. It's just he's head down, goes to work, makes everything look smooth and effortless.
You're exactly right. JT throws that one away. Dahl had no chance. And JT, it'll take him a minute just to get his legs back. He's been out with an ankle injury. And anytime you're playing at this level, it's going to take you a minute to get those legs back and to feel fresh again. Batchin Jr. Now Anya Conwu. I'll be honest, this is the longest we've seen Coach Lockridge not go to his bench. So he must be seeing what he likes so far. Oh, and there's DeMarche with the alley-oop. And that's what he's capable of. And, he's a San Diego State commit, Aztec. And, they got to get him going because he is a talented kid. He's got the things you can't teach. He's 6'10", perfect body. JT, it's goaltending.
No call. Goaltending all day.
Oh, wow.
I know it's getting late, but we got to wake up here.
Yeah. Hey, this is a new officiating crew, too, though. We just won the title game already. Batchin Jr. for another 3. SFBA continues to shoot it well from 3. Nobody probably understands what I say when I say Brett the Hitman Hart, except for the old heads out there. They understand what I'm saying. And there's Hart right on cue with a triple. And that's one Zaba not in the starting lineup. That's unusual. You know, I see if you agree with me here, Skylar. I've compared Zaba, not necessarily his game. Well, yeah, it is somewhat his game to a Draymond Green type player. Now, when Draymond was at Michigan State, he was carrying a lot of baby fat around. He hadn't matured into his body. He's a lot leaner now as a pro, and that's kind of what Zaba is to me. He can run the point, and I think SFBA is a better team with him running the point. In all honesty,
I think Zaba is still growing into his confidence because there's some you see flashes of he just gets to the rim every possession, back to back to back.
Right.
But sometimes it's the pass, and you hear Lockridge saying, "Get your head in the game."
Right.
But the potential is through the roof on him.
And that was Batchin Jr. That's his third three of the game already. Dahl at the elbow. No good.
Saba brings it up for Trinity.
I like him running the point. I really, and you, short there from Batchin Jr. Yep.
We got a substitution here.
That's RJ. That's Jones. Ronald Jones.
Johnson needed a breather.
And Jones, he's another kid. He's an addition, and he has been shooting it really well. Ruffin straight away. Rims out.
We've seen him make 100 of those shots.
Yeah. On your drives middle, kicks back out to Njok, gets Capriati off his feet. Long two, no good. Here comes Ruffin. Javon. Nowhere to go. Hart Jr. has to change the trajectory of that one on the closeout. Off the mark. Toby straight into a three. Pull up, no good. Kyron Oliver's also checked in the game. He gets that rebound. Tough pass right there. Van Hammond wouldn't have been able to do with it anyway. No look to Njok. He lays it in. Yeah, timeout. I kind of felt it coming there from the Fire. It is a 30-second, it looks like. It is a full. So we'll take a timeout as well. It is the grind session on TanagerSports.tv. Van Hammond up ahead now to Capriati. Capriati, for some reason, wow. Gets bailed out right there.
I think he was about to pull out a pass and lost the handle and thought, well, I'm just going to push it in the right direction.
Looked like he had his mind made up to me. He was shooting it no matter what. But you mentioned earlier with Zaba. I had a thought earlier and I never finished it. And his quickness, I talked about this last night. His quickness and speed for as big as he is, that's what makes him so difficult to guard. Now, like last night, guys are just backing off of it. Just please go ahead and shoot it. And if I'm guarding, that's what I'm doing too. I'm begging him to shoot because you don't want him bodying you. You don't want him taking you to the basket because that's where he excels. If there's one area he's got to work, and that's any player, develop that shot.
Yeah, I know I had a coach in the Paducah bubble that said he had a hard time convincing his players to set a charge when Zaba was coming downhill.
Yeah, no way. That's a business decision right there. Throws it up for Oliver. Oliver lays it in. Smart play. Instead of trying to go up and dunk that or something else, Oliver makes the correct play and just lays that one in.
There's not much you can do about that. They can throw it as high as they want. And there's not many. Shaden Sharp, the only person maybe I can think of that can get up there and contest that.
Yep. Zaba off the glass, no good. Mooch Austin now. He takes it all the way to the rim, lays it in. I thought Javon, I thought he was going to take that charge, but he was too deep under the rim.
It's like the discussion we had the other night. Inside the circle, it was a good no call.
And it may have been Javon.
I believe it was.
That call was made, and that's why he didn't take that one. He'll shoot that one. Yep. Off the mark. Zaba with the rebound. Now here comes Mooch Austin. Back to Zaba. Javon on Zaba. I like that matchup. Madit move. Yep, they're going to call it travel.
Trinity's going to come out with the full court pressure.
Coach Lockwood seems a little more relaxed tonight.
They kept telling Saba just then to keep being you.
Yep. And he coaches Zaba hard.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's on him, and I think that's more of a, yeah. Nice back cut right there from Javon Ruffin. And that's the little stuff you talked about earlier. It's just the little things like that that make him so effective. He knows when to move, how to move without the basketball. Back cuts, those type of fundamental things that just add to his point total. There's RJ with the three. Shooting it really well in this bubble. Here comes Kyron, knocked away by Moo. Now he's not going to like that call. Here's the replay. It's the back cut here. And see, that's just a great job by Ruffin. You read your defender. Zaba had his back turned to him. He knows he can't see him. Nobody's got eyes in the back of their heads. And Ruffin just with a nice back cut. Now here comes Javon, leads the break. Up ahead to Capriati. Man, you throw that one up.
Missed opportunity there. JT was backdoor ready.
Exactly.
Oop.
That's one where there is no dribble. You catch, you throw it up. There is no dribble. Dribble, now it's too late.
There's a lot of times you see now, more so in the paint, guys feel like they have to dribble the ball.
Yep.
Which really just gives the defense more time to set up.
Now here's where he's dangerous. Can't make the shot, but man, he's one of those dudes. It's very difficult to stay in front of him. He's so quick. Good pass, Javon.
Just rimmed out the and one.
Oliver will go to the line and shoot two. Nearly a three-point play. Sarmiento will check in the game. Ricardo.
You look to see Phoenix Prep playing a lot faster with this lineup they've got in.
Yeah,
good on the defense, keeps it moving.
And I was just about to say, you'll see him pick up full, and that's what Ricky does.
It's that burst of energy off the bench.
Good rip through there by Zaba, sets it up for Njok, and he gets, almost gets the roll. There's DeMarche, he can't finish, gets his own rebound again, he's fouled, and this time he finishes. Batchin Jr. checks back in the game for Njok. Njok did something. Okay, never mind. I thought he was going to the bench, but it's Mooch Austin going to the bench. I was going to say, he did something that Coach Lockridge did not like. Ooh. Got to get that shot raised up a little bit. He'll do that in the future. He'll understand. You got to get that shot raised up. That looked like me shooting in high school off my shoulder. It was horrible. Woo! JT. And that's what he can do.
It's a nice move.
JT's just another one of those just really good all-around players. You can put him on just like they got him right now, guarding Zaba. That's a good matchup for him. Batchin Jr., tough floater in the lane. And then you can give it to JT and let him bring it up. It's another thing. Ooh. Oh, good help there from Zaba because JT got right by Njok, and now Zaba throws it up for DeMarche.
Oh,
Too
goodness.
much. Too much air underneath it.
From
Deep three. Rims out. Here comes Zaba. Jan, all the
Good
way to the
defense.
rim. It's blocked by Ruffin.
He's everywhere.
Yes, sir. Ricky. That's going to be a dunk. Oh, nice take by JT. He'll shoot two. Nearly a three-point play. (22-15) here early. SFBA lead.
So mature into the game for Bret Hart. Knocks them both down.
Batchin Jr. drives, tries to leave it for DeMarche. DeMarche thought he was held. I said it earlier, you're seeing a much calmer. I'm telling you right now, last night, either Batchin or DeMarche would have been taken out of the game. And in previous nights, too. Kai skies for the rebound.
Saba locking him up right now. Good pass.
Yes, sir. Beautiful pass by Kyron Oliver. But, you know, on the other side of that, look at the on-ball defense by Zaba. And think about him now at the next level. Oh, that's off Batchin's foot. And that's what Ricky does. That is Ricardo Sarmiento. That is why he gets the minutes that he does. I mean, he can score it, but he's in there for that pesky defense.
Notice a little chirping between Saba and Kai. I look to see that switch off, how that battle's going to go.
Nice slip right there by Dahl. Good block from behind by Johnson.
Uh-oh.
Turn right back over. Oliver, 4-3, straight away, bang.
That is what he does.
Yeah, man, you would think, you know, a lot of times you see those guys that are great athletes, they can't shoot. Well, Kyron can shoot.
He really does do a little bit of everything.
Yes, he does. Great shot blocker, too. There's
So
one
we
right
say
there.
it.
Him and Ruffin both get it.
Smart job there just to pull it back. No need to rush.
Ricky downhill. JT in the corner. Almost. Look good from here.
So all tied up. It's been all SFBA up to this point.
Ooh, Dante. Dante's showing the stroke.
This half has flown by.
Yeah.
Only 7 total fouls. But
The way
one
we
timeout.
like it, man.
It's good basketball, nice rhythm.
Yeah, I was going to say, he'll pull that. Ricardo runs one down. Gets it to Ruffin. That's easy right there.
Good look.
Once again, Javon's just got a great feel for the game. Some guys right there, they go up and they try to dunk that on the left side of the rim. Javon understands, no, you just take it to the other side. Here you go. Now, he knows he's going to get challenged on that side, takes it to the other side of the rim, protects himself with the rim, and finishes. That's Javon Ruffin. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. It's the grind session on TanagerSports.tv. Batchin Jr. guarded by Sarmiento. Sarmiento harassing him there. There's a nice reverse lay-in by Jan and Jock.
Using every bit of that wingspan to get the reverse.
Yep. Basically same finish as Ruffin just made. Elder didn't have the space there.
He's got a little cluttered when Javon came back up top.
Oh, yeah, you got to go to work. There you go. Kick it out. Got to kick it out. No, no, you don't. Not if you're Dante Johnson. Good persistence there from Johnson to stay with it and finish the easy two.
Ooh!
Ricky with the stop and pop.
You got to make that one.
Got numbers here if you're SFBA. Oh, man. Now you got to dunk that. There you go. Good passing there. Nice look from Onyekonwu to Big Zaba.
Somebody was asleep on defense there.
Left the backside wide open. Kyron. He'll pull the NBA range three. Off the glass. No good. Here comes Onyekonwu. Challenges Ruffin at the rim, and he's fouled. Onyekonwu knocks down the first free throw. Makes them both. 3:13 to go, as you said earlier. This one's flown by. But once again, that's a good thing. I mean, less foul. I said this last night, trust me. Officials, if they could come out and not have to blow their whistle one time, that'd be the game they choose. They don't want to blow their whistle. Never. They want to have a clean game, just like you and I. Whoever's watching, just like all of us do. And right on cue, there's a foul. Ricky, he'll go to the line for two. Knocks down the first. So, Skylar, we take a little break after tonight. When we come back, tell me when we come back.
February 2nd.
February 2nd, we'll be back.
Through the 12th, right back here at the facility. Trinity will be here. We got Our Savior Lutheran coming back. Prolific Prep will be in. BFL Prep will be here.
Oh, they got an addition too.
They certainly do. We got all the local teams that are going to be here. A lot of good matchups.
I'm really excited for that one. Talked with Coach Jones when I got here. Had his mask on. Couldn't hardly tell who he was. But then I saw and we spoke a little bit. He's got he's added somebody to his lineup, and I don't know if I can say those things, so I won't. But
tune back in, you'll get the surprise.
Exactly. But he's got a kid that's.
You've heard his name.
Yeah, he's top 3, and he's not 3. He's 1 or 2 in the country. And he'll be playing for BFL. It's a full timeout, so let's take a seat. Let's take a break. It's the grind session. We're on TanagerSports.tv. Isaiah Shaw to inbound. All 5 players, and then got to run out. Yeah, I mean,
there we go.
That's what's going to happen when that happens. Nice take and finish there by Ricky. That may look just like an easy layup to you, but he's running full speed right there with the defender on his back. That's a tough finish.
And too often on those, guys get in their head and try to do too much with the layup.
Yep.
Ricky played it smart. Just go up strong.
Nice shot there by Jones. Yeah, and to your point, too, I mean, you got to think, Ricardo knows he can't go in and slam that. You know, he's not an above-the-rim type player with his size. And, I mean, that's a tough lay-in. Batson Jr. hands off to Zaba. Bengala with the drive, drops it off to DJ. Dante Johnson has played really well here in this first half. If Coach Lockridge starts getting these type of minutes out of Dante Johnson, out of DeMarche, out of Ronald Jones, they become a completely different team. When you already add in Zaba and Enjok, and Batson Jr. stepped into this point guard role, and Coach Lockridge has himself a ball club, added to it, gotten a lot better. I think they're playing their best game that well. Of course, they shot it really well the other night, but when it's a 40-point victory, it's kind of hard to. I mean, yeah, that was your best game probably, but
and this is a top 5 grind.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying without saying it, I guess.
It's no shade to any other opponent. You're just playing one of the best right now, and you're up 12.
Yep. Javon, that's a tough shot. JT tries for the rebound. He tips it out.
You know, it seems to be a similar thing going on in this game as the one before of Phoenix struggling from behind the arc.
Right.
It's both our teams that are known for their three-point shooting.
Yep. Yeah, in the previous game, the Heat, they basically, turnover there from Batchin. The Heat basically have, well, they do have the same coaching staff as the Fire. So they're all one club. They just have enough kids to split it into two teams. And the Heat shot 1 for 13 from 3 in the first half. So similar, JT. Oh, where's the foul, man? Oh, man. Yeah, now that got Lockridge off his stool. That was. No. And Coach Lockridge called it. He said that was anticipation. And he's right. Zaba just blocks that basketball. But, I mean, hey, that's officiating. You miss some, you get some right. He missed that one.
So
I'll tell you what, you ask and you shall receive. I've been whining and complaining and other words I could use about the mop-ups and the time that it takes to get this done, and we got some mops now. Now, the officials doing the work.
Got a round of applause from the crowd here.
Yeah. The applause of the crowd of one. There is a decent crowd. Spaced out, social distancing. JT gets the second free throw. We got a 10-point ball game, 40-30. Ronald will pull that. Too long. Javon. Out to Bret Hart Jr. JT drives to his left, kicks out to Capriati for 3. And there's quick 2 fouls on Zaba. And that is his second, and that's on back-to-back possessions. Got one he didn't deserve. He probably did deserve that one. Capriati's got 3. Knocks down the first.
Just looking at the stats here real quick. Trinity has 8 guys on the board scoring, led by Batcham with 11.
Yeah, and Batchin's knocked down 3 threes, I believe, if you can see that.
Yeah, 3 of 4.
Yep.
No one in double digits for Phoenix Prep. They have 6 guys on the board.
Zaba. Oh, man. Well, I guess they want the last shot. But
Sometimes you wonder, do you take the guaranteed basket?
Oh, if you got a layup, you take it. I don't care when it is. That's my theory.
The clock is almost out.
Batchin for 3. Comes off the heel.
Had all that time, and that's what they came out with there.
Yep.
Go back and get that layup.
Yep, I never turn down a layup. 40-33. 7-point ball game. SFBA played one of their best halves of the year. Coach Fauski, he'll join Mikey Davis.
I'm joined by Coach Kirk Fauski of the Phoenix Heat. Phoenix Fire. Phoenix Fire and the Phoenix Heat, but right now the Phoenix Fire.
Phoenix Prep.
Phoenix Prep. One school, many teams, which is lovely. You're down by 7 right now. You're shooting for roughly 40% from the field, but you're shooting 15% from the three-point line, which is kind of hurt y'all that have.
Subtle.
Yeah, you got 9 turnovers. You're getting out rebounded a little bit. Tell me what's going through.
That's nothing new.
Tell me what's going through your mind right now, man.
It's just we go through the motions. We pick and choose when we want to play. I mean, you saw a play there with Junior and Kai running back out of our press as fast as they've run in 3 weeks. It's just we pick and choose when we want to play, and that's a sad thing. You know, we got down, we tied it up at 24, and I think we came down our next 4 or 5 shots for threes. They got a couple runouts, they got a dunk. You know, we gave up a layup right here where we didn't even, the response was, I didn't even see him coming. So it's just stupid stuff that is correlating to this issue, and we're only down 7. So.
Yeah, I'd say you finished the half on a pretty decent note, though. You know, they brought the energy a little bit more. You knocked down a 3. Dom got fouled, knocked down all 3 free throws. So tell me, what's going to be your high note for the second half?
We just got to play with more energy, consistently play with energy. Play like we want to be here for the next 18 minutes. They played that half like they wanted to win, and 10 minutes of it were like, and then we got upset.
I think it's time to wake up and eat. Effort, attitude, toughness.
Well, you said that to me every time that we talk, Mike. You
got to do it, man.
You want to come in and talk right now?
I'd love to.
I'd
love to. I'm a momentum guy.
I know. Grind session.
Yes, sir. Phoenix Prep goes into the half down 7. Trinity's playing a great game today, probably their best first half of the year right now. Up by 7, got 40 points, 33 points. We'll see what Greg has for his team in store at halftime. I'll get him when he comes out and get his thoughts.
is the grind session.
Seven-point lead at the half right now. You're shooting over 40% from the field, shooting 35% from the three-point line. Knocked down 5 of those, 3 of those coming from Royce, 3 in a row. You know, Jan's playing with some more energy today, it looks like.
Yeah, I think they all are. You know, I told Royce last night it starts with him. He's the point guard. You know, we talked this out a little bit more about trying to look for guys off of penetration as opposed to just trying to finish solo, keep his eyes up, you know. We needed a little bit more energy from Shea and from DJ on the glass, and I thought we got that. We made 2 mental mistakes down the stretch, right? On the 2-on-1, we shoot a 3, and then we come down and foul the three-point shooter. You know, that's a 5 to 6 point swing. So, you know, we got to wake up and communicate a little bit better, and, you know, but continue to move the ball and be aggressive.
I'm sure you're enforcing your team right now, telling them, hey, we got a 7-point lead, but don't get comfortable in the second half.
Right,
you know?
This is a good team. Right. You got to keep grinding. This is a good team. They're going to play it to the final buzzer.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you, brother.
Greg Locke is always snazzy. He came with the button down today, man. Hey, man, we got 18 more minutes to see whether the home team has got something ready, cooked up for Trinity, or if Trinity's going to stay on top.
Thank you, Mikey and Coach Lockridge. Ready for the second half.
Where the refs at?
And we got no referees right now. Have you heard me say that before? I think you have. There must be food upstairs. They've been up there. Fire basketball to start the half, and we're underway. Ricky gets the start in the second half. Now Ruffin on the wing. Yep, there's too much space. You can't go underneath the screen. Can't go underneath the screens with Javon Ruffin. You got to fight over the top or double it, one or the other. Or a hard hedge. And Jock for 3 short. Good challenge there by Sarmiento. Here comes JT. Give it up. Give it up. Bret Hart Jr. off the screen. Gives it to Sarmiento. Nice rip through. Gets Dahl a good look. Dahl was backing up. He's still backing up. It's a long 2. Yep. Ricky just told him, I'm trying to get you a dunk. I'm trying to get you a layup. Nice entry there by Onyekanwu, and DeMarche just throws it away. Face the basket. Turn, face up, see what you got, then pass. You're 6'10". Use it. Hart Jr. all the way to the rim and lays it in with his right hand. He's a lefty.
Was just about to make that comment. That was a very strong take through all that contact.
That's a good job, because if he goes left-handed there, he gets blocked. Uses his body, screens the defender. and finishes. Marche right back to Onyekonwu, can't handle the pass. Dante. Yep, that's a good play by Dahl.
Saw that one coming a mile away.
Yes, sir. It's a really good play by Dahl. He just steps over, takes it. Javon, he'll run the point now. Hart Jr. stuck up top. Ricky on the back cut. Ricky with the floater, no good. Batchin Jr. with the rebound, he pushes. Batchin Jr., nobody stops the ball. He lays it in, up and in, no good.
Had the stats.
There's Dante, gets his own rebound, and he lays it in. I said lays it in, I meant lays it up. And then Johnson lays it in. Ruffin, jump stop three, no good. Batchin Jr., he pushes, he's got numbers. 3-on-2, Dante, now to Mooch. Good ball movement, and that's where they want it. That's the shooter. That's a good job by SFBA.
Jan lives in that corner. We
Yes,
saw
sir.
it all Paducah bubble.
Javon guarded by Zaba, hands it off to Ricky. Straight into a three, barely short. Nobody puts a body on JT, he gets an easy one. 5-point game. And Jock, now on the wing. Up to Zaba, Zaba turns that corner, out to Jan. I think Jan's got to take that one. You got to take that shot. Anytime you pass up a good shot. Oh, and there's a really good look there. And Dante Johnson, I'm telling you, we did not see this out of him in the first couple games for SFBA.
He's really starting to get his confidence about him. You can tell he's feeling comfortable in the offense.
You said it earlier, starting to figure out a role, figure out where you fit in. And it takes a good player to recognize that. Yep. Oh, Hart got away with one, but it was the right angle. Jan, just get back, please.
Hart was flirting with the foul there.
Yeah, let's just play. Here we go. Batchin Jr. for three, straight away. Knocked down, and we got a timeout. Back up to a 10-point game. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stick around. SFBA continues to shoot it well from three. Let's see if we can get some stats here.
See, they're currently 7 of 17, so 41%.
You'll take that. You'll take, if you're Coach Lockridge, you'll take that, absolutely. It feels like more than that, man.
Look at the other end here. It's about 18% from three for Phoenix Prep, which you never see out of them.
And there's your difference.
But with that Fire team, it never lasts for a full game.
Yep.
Those buckets are going to start falling. The big thing is, we see it all the time. They're able to shoot from 3 foot behind NBA range and make it.
Yep.
But sometimes in a game like this, you know, you're down 10. Fowlsky said in the halftime interview, you know, they didn't come in with the right energy. Sometimes take the extra, or a couple steps in, work a little harder to get to the basket. Don't settle. You know, he said they were settling too much for those deep threes.
Knowing what we know about the Fire, and good save right there from Batchin. That's a really smart play. Oh, and now he stepped out. You get that save, and then you're running on the sideline.
It would have been a nice oop finish to Saba.
But knowing what we know about the Fire, this thing will get close. This thing will get, I would predict, it'll get back down to a one-possession game at some point. Foul on Batchin Jr. And you're seeing a completely different sub pattern here from Coach Lockridge. He's letting his guys stay in the game. And I don't think it's a coincidence that they're playing probably their best game. I don't think that's a coincidence.
So they're saying a foul on Jan. I'm not sure if it was under the bat. I didn't see.
Yeah, it was off the ball.
Getting a late call on it.
RJ.
You wonder what you said before we got confused there. You wonder if less subs allowing guys to get in the rhythm.
Oh,
when they come out so quick, you're not on the ball, making the shots or getting to the feel of the game.
That's absolutely what it is. And I mean, that's, hey, I'm not the coach. I'm not questioning someone's coaching, but that's just a fact. If you turn it over and you get taken out, there's no way to get in a rhythm, period. And now he's letting his guys stay in the game. There's a turnover. Now, in games past, Zaba's out. Next dead ball, Zaba's out. I don't think that's how it's going tonight. Nice finish there from JT. And we got an 8-point game. And Ronald Jones gets a quick exit. So what'd he do? Here comes Zaba. Mooch Austin gets to the paint, loses it. Gets it right back. Batchin runs to the corner, deflected by Ruffin. We got sloppy play going on.
Not sure why he didn't turn and take that one up right there.
Another steal. Gets it right back. Holy cow. That was destined for a turnover. No, I mean, it's just, we're not going to stop till we turn this over. Sarmiento checks back in.
JT giving it all. Got to get that breather on the bench.
50-42. Capriati open for three, no good. Kyron Oliver runs down the rebound. Ricky gets caught in the air, gives it to Ruffin. Now Kyron, he lays it in.
Good pump fake.
Yep, good patience, exactly. Six-point game. And Jock in for Dante.
Saba on point again.
Ooh. Yeah, man.
It's the softest foul you're going to see in this game.
I'll give you my thoughts on that one. That's a bad pass. It's a bad pass. So, exactly, you don't reward that. Exactly. You don't reward that.
So now they'll get 20 on the clock and another chance.
Batchin gets to the middle and he almost throws it away.
And that's one he could have taken right there.
But you notice right now, and now Zaba has no idea. Nobody does. I don't think he got it off. Oh, they give it to him. May have still been in his hands. But credit Mooch Austin for getting it off. He didn't realize it until he looked over at the bench. Jan with a tough rebound. Here comes Zaba. Bengala drops it off to Johnson, and he dunks it home.
Back to a double-digit lead now.
Now a steal from SFBA. They score here. Be a timeout. Zaba backs it out. Nobody's guarding him. He didn't even look. 15 on the shot clock. Yep, they call it. Oh, no, it's on Ricky. I thought they were going to get it. Zaba for a moving screen. Instead, foul called on Sarmiento. Shot clock resets to 20. We're down to 15 now.
That's 4 fouls on Ricky.
Wow. And then you just,
You know, he had the soft one there. They called him to the basket, and then that one.
now just a gimme back turnover. Just here you go, take it. Hart Jr. Now to Shaw. Near turnover. Ruffin comes up with it. Great patience. Kisses it off the glass. 9-point ball game. Zaba running the point. I think this is when SFBA is at their best. Yeah, it's a foul. He puts you in such a tough predicament as a defense. He's going to initiate the contact, no doubt about that. Big, strong kid. He's going to say, come get some of it. And Jock. Now to Mooch Austin. I think you got to get Zaba a touch, but I think Zaba may be tired. He doesn't want it right now. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Step back for Jan and Jock. That's a big shot. Long 2. But big shot there from Jan. Stretches the lead back out to 11. Yep, he's pulling that. Javon, straightaway 3, no good. Big rebounds, Bengala. Here comes Zaba. I think you just play off of Zaba. Tough catch right there. Tipped around, Jan. Now Mooch, tipped out of bounds. And it's SFBA basketball. 10 on the shot clock. Mooch Austin crosses over, kicks out to Johnson. He drives baseline, challenged at the rim, and nice finish from Dante Johnson.
Trinity just doing everything right now. I mean, they're playing hard. They're getting the second chance opportunities.
And they're getting guys stepping up, too. I'm telling you, Dante, and he started playing like this last night. But before that, we haven't seen this type of player from him, and he's showing what type of talent he is. Ruffin to the basket, gets fouled. He'll shoot 2.
And I think if you're Phoenix Prep, that's what you got to start doing. They can get to the basket. We've said it in past broadcasts. A lot of times, left side is left open. Mm-hmm. Well, you got a lefty that can drive.
Right.
Or you've got Javon that can go either way.
Yep.
Good free throw shooters. Get to the rim. Get fouled. Get your charity free throws.
Onyekonwu. He sprints to the front court. He's got 3 defenders behind him, and that's when you get a lob. You got 3 defenders behind the ball. You got numbers. Hart Jr. Don't want to foul here. It's a good take there by JT Elder. 7:50 to go. 11-point game. Onyekonwu now. Oh, he's going to throw another lob, and this time not enough on it.
It was waiting for him.
Great play there by JT. And that's a good play by Shaw to not travel.
Nice floater.
That's you see that all the time, guys. They travel on that situation.
And they're eager for that call when they see you spin like that.
Oh, yeah. 9-point game. The Fire trying to make a run. Trying to string together a few stops in a row. Batchin Jr. to Onyekonwu. Crosses over, drives baseline, throws it up for DeMarche, and he slams another one home. JT on the wing, guarded by Deontay Johnson. foul on Zaba. It's 3 on Bengala. Sarmiento and I said Calipari. Capriati checking the game.
So we do play with 6 fouls, so Ricky M with 4. He's still got 1 to spare, but got to play smart.
That's a foul and 1. Now Bengala's got 4. And a chance for a 4-point play from Javon Ruffin. So far, that'll be your play of the game. 4-point plays are rare. And that's twice now that Bengala has gotten back-to-back fouls. With his 4 fouls, both of them came back-to-back. Javon completes the 4-point play. Seven-point ball game. Batson Jr. Now to Anya Kamwu. RJ back to Batson Jr. Between his legs, steps back. Dante, short. Shaw. Yeah, and that's where you're seeing the Fire. They're really stepping it up on the defensive end, locking in to get stops.
Well, that's a big part of their game on a normal night is that transition offense started by the defense.
Yep.
That's when you see Kyron high flying.
And now that'll send Shaw to the line for a 1-and-1. So if you're SFBA, you got to understand. You put them in the bonus.
I think, too, we've talked about not many substitutions on the SFBA side, but is that now starting to turn into part of these fouls? Guys are tired. They're not able to get in front of what they were in the first half because we are seeing they've got 7 fouls currently. We're in the bonus with basically 6 minutes to go.
Shaw, good free throw shooter, gets them both. Lead now down to 5. It's the closest the Fire have been in a while. Jones drives to his left off the glass. It's a big shot. That's a tough shot. That's not an easy one. Sarmiento now, guarded by Mooch Austin. If you're SFBA, you got to play without fouling. It's that simple. Cut there. Now that's a good job by Jones to stay vertical. Good offensive rebound by Sarmiento, and there's DeMarche showing his defensive ability with the block shot. Now Dante with his left hand. Yeah, that was on the rim. Oh, wow, this is incredible that he misses that many. Ricky's going to get fouled. Nope. Ooh. Oh. Now RJ, what's he do? He gets it. Oh, wow. I thought they'd call a charge. That's a timeout. Thirty-second timeout, Fire. And the lead's right back up to 9.
Every time you feel like Phoenix Prep is about to make that run, Trinity able to get something done on the other side.
They get to that 5-point threshold right there. But I still feel like it's coming. That's just from watching them play. Yeah, from watching them play, that's my feeling anyway.
I'll never count them out of anything, that's for sure.
Right.
But I would say this 30-second timeout should be over, but we're still. Both teams are sitting down, but 30 was called.
Right. One timeout left for the Fire. Phoenix Fire with the ball. 4:40 to play. Got to get stops if you're the Fire. Oh, now Dahl just got out of the way. DeMarche, you got to get to the rim. And he does, lays it in.
The frustration definitely setting in.
Well, Sarmiento upset with Dahl for not running the play. Oliver, now to Ruffin. Javon for three. Over the top of Johnson, no good. JT with the rebound, reverse lay-in, no good. And here comes Dante, up ahead to DeMarche. No travel call, but he throws it away anyway. Oh, wow. If they come up with that, that's huge. So he doesn't throw it away. Somehow, Batch Jr. comes up with that off the save from RJ.
You're noticing consistently when Phoenix misses, Trinity always has numbers, and the guys aren't getting back as quickly.
And that was another play. It just seems that it was a determination to turn it over. I don't mean to be rude. It just never, I mean, you can just see it in some plays. It's just going to happen.
We're trying to figure out how many guys are on the floor right now for Trinity.
Bret Hart Jr. checks in for Oliver. Ruffin, hands off to Hart Jr. JT wide open up top. That's a big three if it goes. Rims out. Big rebound for Dante. You can't dribble that one, though. You got to give it up. Got to give it up. And Jock. There you go. Zaba's saying, man, just give me the ball. And he turns it over. Wow.
And so does Phoenix Prep.
Oh, man. Oh, man. $11-point game. 69-58. 3:03 to play. Batchin Jr., he's stuck. It's going to be 5 seconds. I mean, who wants the ball?
This last minute, it felt like nobody.
Who wants it?
Oh, nice move by Brett.
Wow. Kyron. Down low to JT. Man, this has gotten sloppy. I don't understand. There you go. Now we're back to back. Ah. Jeez.
Shot clock.
Shaw. Nice play by Shaw. Doesn't get it to go, though. Bengala pulls the rebound. You got 5 seconds to get it across. Batchin Jr. will. He's trapped right there in a bad spot. Zaba. If I'm Zaba, you play off of Zaba's penetration right now. And that's why. Make it.
Ooh, surprised that wasn't a technical.
Yeah, I'm not sure anybody saw it.
Delay a game at the least.
Now, when Zaba gets downhill like that, you do have to foul him. Not if it's a tough shot, but if it prevents a layup, you got to foul him. You got to make him earn it.
Oh yeah.
Because he can at times, not this time. Well, yeah, 1 for 2. He can struggle at the line. Ruffin. Now to Oliver. Now Bret Hart Jr. Pulls up into a three. Good rotation. Doesn't get it to go. And Jock with the rebound. We're under 2 minutes. 12-point game.
And you don't have to be shooting threes. They're not falling. But every time they attack the basket, good things usually happen.
Oh, I was surprised he shot it so early in the shot clock. But Dante Johnson knocks down a 3, and there's another 4-point opportunity for, for Kyron. Don't get me started on fouling jump shooters. Just cut me off. Cut my mic off. Especially late in the game, man. I mean,
you got a 15-point lead.
Are you
the time he
serious?
shoots it.
Mooch Austin, middle of the floor. You got to go.
Here we go.
You
Again
got
with
to
the
throw it
numbers.
up, man. You got to throw that up. That's unbelievable.
How many times have they made a pass that should have been a turnover and they somehow get the ball back?
Well, it should have been a dunk. Dante, where you want that ball when somebody throws it to you? You want it up there at the rim. Come on now.
So still plenty of time for Phoenix Prep. I mean, a minute 20. The way they shoot, the way they attack.
Oh, wow.
Those daggers right there.
Yeah. Hey, this is somewhat surprising. JT, short.
And smart there by Trinity just to let them have it.
Need that. Jones pulls the rebound, Mooch Austin. I tell you what, man, that's a throw it up. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You've got to be kidding me right now. Oh! Tough fall there for JT. It's a clean play.
He was going for ball. There's just a lot of contact.
He got all ball except for with the body. That is a
all
foul.
ball and the neck down.
Yeah. All right, get us a shooter. He must be bleeding. Got to get a sub. Because JT just walked off and he's sitting on the bench.
I mean, we know he's been hurt before this. That was an awkward landing.
Kyron, you can't shoot it. It's not how it works.
So we'll take a quick break here.
Yeah.
While they tend to the blood on
Let's
the floor.
take a break. You're right. It's the grind session. We'll be back.